Excuse me.
Just resting my eyes.
You're...
Eli Gold.
My husband hired you.
You're taller than I expected.
Thank you. Eli Gold is, he's like a sweet and sour sauce for Alicia. He ran her husband's campaign and ran it flawlessly.
Peter can't win without you. You know that. Peter only wins with your good housekeeping seal of approval. Voters need to see you together up on that stage, holding hands.
He's a crisis manager, and he is going to be the one thing that Alicia will have to contend with in terms of does she stay with her husband or not.
You should see the polling on Mrs. Florrick after her interview.
I don't think she's gonna want to get too involved again.
Oh, I don't think that's her choice, is it? Without her, Peter's a John who overpaid for a prostitute. With her, he's Kennedy.
You're offering your services?
I want to run my first campaign in-house from here. Peter Florrick for governor. With Mrs. Florrick here, it feels like the perfect fit.
Yes. A strangely perfect fit.
Alicia and Eli grew very fond of each other, and they have this quite sweet relationship. They are, they both, in a way, they both want the same thing.
Alicia, I defer to you in many things, but this is a business decision. I am bringing my consulting business here because I think it's a good fit, and you are going to be the liaison because that is a good fit too. Now, you can find any hidden agendas you want, but I'm not changing my business plan.
First of all, I want to thank you for your service.
Michael J. Fox came in for one episode, and he was so compelling, and it was mesmerizing for me to be able to do work with him.
Tardive dyskinesia, which is really, it's just a funny word for a neurological disorder, and it makes me do this, and this, and But, if you just look at me long enough, you get used to it.
Half the time, I'm just always bowing down to people in the makeup room when I walk in and saying, oh my God, I get to work with you.
What is it you want from me?
I don't know.
I'm being sued for $36 million.
I have one more name that I'd like to add to our witness list.
I feel bad that her husband's dead. I don't think she's suing me because he's dead. I think she's suing me because he used my website to cheat.
It's always so flattering when people want to come on to our show.
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor?
I heard you. Sustained.
These judges are all different, very extraordinary characters, each with a complete different personality.
Before we begin today, I want to remind everybody about the blood drive.
Let's take a short recess. I think we can straighten this out, don't you?
Your pants. You're wearing pants.
It's a pantsuit.
I see that.
Are we going to have a trial at some point?
Shut up, everyone.
Nuh-uh.
I'm sorry, does nuh-uh mean no? Then say no.
I'll overrule that on absurdity alone.
If I were in a suggesting mood, I would suggest that you use your time wisely, because when that jury comes in, it's out of my hands.
And don't forget, if you're a blood owner, become a blood donor.
The next time you want to see your grandchildren, you call first.
She doesn't have to be the good wife anymore. She's her own person.
Diana's feeling a new sense of power and opportunity. So that might involve politics. Where there's politics, there's just, there's a possibility of getting your hands dirty.
That relationship is fun to watch because you're never quite sure if they're going to help each other out or screw each other over. We'll come back to normal.
They've had a moment. Whether that develops into something serious, who knows? You just never know with Kalinda.
She's discovering herself as someone in the workplace, as a woman, as a sexual being. So every turn of events for her is a new beginning.
I'd say things have been pretty easy for you up until now.
Really? How's that?
In court, these people don't really know how you think.
But you do.
Hate to tell you this, but we're gonna be
Good luck with that.
You need a friend, Kay.
Why do I need a friend?
Or a dog. Maybe you need a dog. Kalinda and Pooch. Out investigating. What was that?
No idea.
Do you ever get the feeling we're losing control here?
Every day. The state's attorney can hire any law firm he wants to handle all civil cases against his department. Glenn Childs had Brimley, Tully, and Snyder.
God, I hated them.
Peter Florrick fired them and is looking for new outside counsel.
How do I know you?
You don't.
And yet, you look so familiar.
I just have one of those faces.
I'll need you again.
Then invoice.